add this to the stage. There we go. Hello, everybody. We got Cindy in the house. She's been here for a while. Larry came in right behind her, and Joe joined a little bit later. Joe probably bought all the snacks, right? That way they're not all gone before we get here. Fed the granddaughter and the hubby. All right, the beasts are calmed, and that is good. Cindy says, let's get this party started. Absolutely. The bell has ring. Bell has rung. Time to get going. I got you, Larry. I got you. Oh, what a fabulous day. I just put up a premiere. I don't know if it's probably gonna premiere right in the middle of while we're playing, but it is, I just finished it at 5:30, took a little break, been in the shop since about 7 a.m., cleaned up a bunch of little tasks, buffing and cleaning and fixing and cleaning out the air filter and cleaning up the shop a little bit kind of thing. And then I had the podcast from about 11 to 1:30 or so, had a couple sandwiches, and then got rolling again about 2:45 and did Stacy's 8-pack, if you will, and that'll be up in the premiere here in a short bit. And yeah, we're just hammering them out tonight. Connie is first up. Hello, Will. Hello, Sandy. Hope all is well with you guys. What's that, Care? Yeah, let her know. Let Connie know. So we just been grinding and going and just having a good time. Everything that has been completed in the last little bit from kidney stone to now is now packed up, not shipped, but packed up, and the little postal thing gotten and all that different kind of stuff. However, what all that stuff Carrie does. Let me clean up a little bit more here. Been turning like mad. Good thing is, my new knife blade or carving blade or whatever you call those little tools, Larry, that is now broken in and doing well. Uh-oh, Carrie's got a mic. Watch out.
Yeah. Everything that was done before pre-Tim's kidney stones, and then when I was gone, and then
hello, Vanessa.
What he did last night has been buffed, packed up, ready to go. So we are totally caught up on all shipping.
Love it.
For our LEAP people, your April item they have all gone out to all the LEAP members. So the last of them went out today. I mailed them today to the post office. So you should have them Monday or Tuesday. So those are going on. And what else? It's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everyone.
It's not
tomorrow.
Mother's Day.
Well,
that's
not
tomorrow.
Everyone will be here tomorrow. So if you're not here tomorrow,
if you're not here tomorrow, you can have a Happy Mother's Day. If you're here tomorrow, you can't have a Happy Mother's Day today. You have to come tomorrow and get a Happy Mother's Day.
Hello, Vanessa. Welcome in. Good to see you. Busy trying to catch up on writing orders because I was gone 2 weeks ago to the grandkids and visit my daughter-in-law, but I came home a day early because I was concerned for Tim because he doesn't get sick often.
She wanted to come home and partake of my drugs.
Yeah, whatever. And so, even though he had good drugs. Anyway.
They gave me hydrocodone. That stuff will loop you up. My goodness.
Yeah. Woo.
I mean, I don't even take a Tylenol hardly ever.
Never. So he's never sick. He never goes to the doctor. And so when I was away, he told me Friday night he was going to go to the doctor, the emergency room. And this is how often Tim goes to the doctor. He sends me a picture of the medical card in his wallet. Is this the correct card to use? I always change them out so he can't get confused. So I'm like, yes, that is the medical card. I was just laughing because
that is the right one.
I go all the time as I have a lot of other appointments. So I guess I'm just falling apart, as my son would tell me. My middle son, you're falling apart, Mom. You got too many appointments. So anyway, all is good there. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Trying to catch up on get the orders processed and issued invoices. I had not a lot, but a bunch that I got shipments in. So I'm doing each one as the orders have come in and requests. So thank you for your patience if I get through all that, because I have to be sure. And we got some orders at the retreat, so those are in line. So busy, busy, busy. Well, we will get to you. So just
and I'm just over here preparing the blanks for tonight's escapades.
Hang in there. We're
very good podcast today. If you missed it, really had a good time. Very good subject too.
And my stuff, not just your stuff, my stuff, being a little artsy. We are finishing up week 6 of the event. So if you did participate and did work on something, either a coloring page or a little bit more on your actual canvas that you have, however many you have done, be sure and post your winning and get your participation form filled out so we can get you the items to you. If you do win, we have some great prizes. We'll be on live Monday night with that. Then 2 more weeks, and then we will have a special live for the grand prize. We have 2 grand prizes, and if we will have a post for that. So if you finish a canvas, if you did 3 canvases, pick the one that you want to enter, and then you can enter that. So 1 enter per person. And that will be fun. I don't want to put it up there too soon because you might want to put a different one up there. So we're just waiting till, I guess, week 8. I'll post the grand prize and week 8 up there. So it should be pretty fun. We still have a few more prizes, and I'm finding prizes like, oh, this is fun. So trying to get as many prizes for people. So make it fun. Anyway, that is all I have.
So Joe just says the premiere went up. I downloaded it and uploaded it, what I did for Stacy there.
Oh, okay.
This afternoon's premiere. So yeah, when we're done tonight, everybody can go watch that 2 hours worth of me turning goodies.
Yeah, they're very pretty pens there. So
so this was an experiment of some different colors. It's a white, sort of a beige copper kind of thing. This blue with the green glitter in it. And then there's some solid green glitter. And I don't know what happened to this, but this got a bunch of like bubbles in the resin. I don't know. I've never seen that happen before.
Didn't happen to any of the other trays either.
Yeah. So these trays are going to be tremendously reduced. I just want to get back to essentially the cost. This one's going to get a handle on it. You can choose nickel or brass. And this is normally an $85 tray, but I'm just looking to get the hard cost, and probably going to lose it, but get some cost out of it. And it's pretty cool looking. It's not your typical thing, but it's got some glitter in it. But I don't know what happened to the back. I'm not going to finish much on the back. We're going to put some handles on it for you because this one gets handles. But this is going to be $25 plus tax and shipping. If you don't have any tax, there's none of that, but shipping will be a little bit there. Carrie's got a box for these.
Yep, there's additional shipping.
But it'll have a very nice handle, and you can choose a brass handle or where's the handles at, Carrie? Oh, they're up here. A brass handle or a nickel handle.
Nickel,
and I'll show you what that looks like.
I think the gold would look good with it, but that's just my opinion.
So here's a gold handle. Brass handle. That'll go on there like that. And these are pretty nice little handles there. You get one on either side. And then you can also get a nickel handle. I think nickel actually looks better, but you know, it's your preference if you want one. $25. I'm not really going to do much with the back. I don't know what caused all these little bubbles here. I've never ever seen that. It was weird. It doesn't affect the integrity of the top because these are all poured first and the green goes last. But man, when I pulled this thing out of the mold, I go, what the heck?
Yeah.
Of course, this was the top when you're pouring it. So there's an opportunity there. And then we have a similarly colored one, but I like this one better because there's more green coming through. This is just going to be a straight up, what, 20 bucks, Care? Yeah, just, it actually costs 450 grams of this expensive resin. And again, the back, I don't know what happened here. I think the top sort of got on it and sucked it up.
How much are you offering the Cara one for? 25?
25.
And make that one 15.
This one's 15, says the lady.
Because it's just
we're just trying to get it out there. But I'm gonna route the lower edge here and put some feet on this one. But this had a couple of funny little indents because the cover came down and touched it when it was curing. But
we were trying to match
again,
colors.
same thing. All these little funny bubbles in that green. I don't know if there's the glitter or what.
We couldn't get the tan the way we wanted, so I'm like,
the tan almost looks like a coppery tan. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it.
So it's like,
and you can see all the little bumps of glitter everywhere. So that one looks pretty cool too. So 15 for this one, doesn't get handles. 25 for this one, and you can choose this or that.
Yeah.
So just thought I'd throw that out there. I was actually going to throw them away, and I thought, you know what? Beauty is in the eye of beholder. Somebody might want them.
And sometimes, if you might not care what they look like because you might step on it.
Joe says it looks like a body on the floor. Yeah. Too many crime shows, right, Joe? I got you.
Well, get ready.
Let's see. Oh, you're in Effingham, Illinois, staying overnight in a hotel, be in Oklahoma tomorrow. Awesome, Brian. You're probably coming down for that Oklahoma, what do they call, homesteading event, right? Probably over there in Lake Eufaula. That should be fun. Hope you have a good time over there. That's pretty exciting.
That looks like a person. Like that.
Which one looks like the person? The carrot tray or the other tray? Oh, that one looks like a person. Look at that.
No, that has a head.
But what's this? Their arm?
They're dying and it's going up.
Oh, I thought Joe said that one.
I've been watching too many crime shows. I usually watch.
Which one looks like it, Joe? The carrot tray or the square tray?
You got to turn them the other way because then they don't look like bodies. I don't know.
The smaller one. Yeah, I was right.
Well, I think the one on the
hey Connie, how you doing?
On the right, because there's a person on the left, and then like their spirit is going out.
Carrie thinks this is a person, and their spirit is leaving their body.
I've been watching too many weird stuff. Tell you up too late or early in the morning, you watch weird stuff.
So I'm watching. I told you yesterday that
the smaller one. Oh, yeah, she said the smaller one. Wow, what do I know? Nothing. Nothing.
So I'm watching that Handmaid's Tale, and I watched episode 5. And what does he say? They were talking about, because the whole premise of this Handmaid's Tale is that there's some group that somehow militarily takes on the U.S. and takes over New England.
Yeah.
Calling it Gilead. And then they want to set up this perfect society.
Yeah.
And they're talking about in episode 5 about this going to traditional values and something. And the commander utters, he says, they're talking about him and the girl. And he says, better never means better for everyone. Better being a better community, right? It always means worse for some. I'm like, well, that's not better. Anyway.
It gets kind of, see what I mean? And you just keep watching because it's just like this.
It is a very odd show. You first want to take off this, how dare they enslave the women like that? And you got these surrogate ladies, and you got the Marthas, and you got the what's the lady with the nurse or the head dude who beats everybody? What's
the
her
aunt.
Name? The aunt. A-U-N-T. The aunts.
Aunt Lydia.
Aunt Lydia. It's just weird. And of course, it's a dystopian novel written in the probably late 70s, early 80s, and then finally published in 85. But anyway, it's an interesting story.
But I never realized
it doesn't make any sense and can never come true, but it is an interesting story.
I did not know it was in America. I was trying to figure out where this Gilead place was, like for the whole 5 seasons. And I finished season 5 last night or early this morning. And then I'm like, okay, just a little bit more. I'll finish this section and I'll watch season 6. So I'm on season 6, episode 3. And
okay, Carrie, you keep talking. I'm going to make this square thing round.
Make square thing.
Here we go, Connie.
So I'm up to season 6, and there's 8 episodes, but there's 2 more scheduled that aren't out yet. But by the end of the month, the whole thing will be done. And so then in 2026, they're doing the second part of it, which a book was written in 2019 after the season started. They're going to do a story 15 years in the future as to what's going on, which is, I think, about our time right now and what happens to some of the people there. there's different characters, but there's a few common characters. Interesting stuff. So I'm always looking for a good show, I guess. I've been watching Mean Girls, which I'm trying just for like falling asleep to, and then I like kind of watch it, and then I fall asleep eventually. But there's some mean girls out there. Man. Mostly young girls, more of that kind of thing. But interesting. Lots of stuff. I've had a few people ask if we do e-painter pens. We do. It's no limit. It's just that if you have a blank that has some clear in it, you will see the whole hole going through it. So it's not like you only see it on the ends. So it's not like a particular one we can do. Fortnite would be hard because you have to draw all the way through. But we do it for writing pens, so we probably could do that. But a solid resin, and we have some of those blanks, or you can go find a blank. The Cocoon Blank has some beautiful ones, and we can just make you an e-pen. We've actually made home placers, thanks to Joe who asked, and we experimented, and it worked, and she loves it. So, there's nothing that we can't really do. Just to ask, and we'll try and figure it out. So, lots of fun stuff coming. So we're getting ready to go to the GLE retreat in the end of June. So the theme is murder mystery kind of thing, like a murder mystery party type of thing. So should be a lot of fun. And we have some really cool blanks. We have a couple more of the knife blanks, which we're going to bring, and we're going to make some other kind of murder mystery type stuff. And trays and all kinds of good stuff to offer. So it should be fun. Trinket trays and probably the square trays. Maybe not so much the carrot trays. We had 2 of them there last year and they didn't really go because a lot of people are traveling and they didn't want to take something that big. So that is where we're going. So lots of fun. Catching up as quickly as we can. So thank you for bearing with us. And it just so happens that a lot of the orders coming up are like 4 and 5 blanks each. 3 to 5 blanks each, some with 6. So that takes us a little bit longer. It's like, oh, you only did 1 person? Well, so we're getting through it as quickly as possible. And then Tim is going to be in a competition with Lady Lake Co-op. And I think there's Pens 802 by Lisa Duckett. She's also she also participates. Like 4 of them. And it's neon themed. And I have a blank from Castaway Creations that's kind of neon looking. Kind of rainbow, which will be kind of good. So Tim will be working on that. So we're trying to think of something original to do so you can't tell it's him. But it is neon. I have all the neon colors in it. So it's red throughout.
All right. Carrie's still talking, or she go away? Oh, she went away. Okay. Let me go look at the chat. Hello, Stacy H. Your premiere is up right now. Yeah, you enjoy that later. 8 very cool, good-looking pens. It looks like a okay. We're back there. To watch too many crimes. Hi, Connie. Hi, Joe. Stacy, the smaller one, the smaller one. 12 watching, 2 likes. Hit that button, friends. I'll hit it too. Thanks for the reminder. Absolutely. Stacy, hope all is well today. Miss Connie would like an interceptor on this one, and I think that would look awesome. This is one of those blanks that's sort of tinted light purple and clear and has gold flakes floating all through it. So visually, that should be quite the catch. Right, here we go. I did change my blade on this one today, and it has been an experience, to say the least. Literally cuts like butter. It's really weird. The other one I had to push in real hard, and this one's like, I'll just go right in there for you. Bam. Sometimes a little too aggressive. But it's slowly getting broken in. My round blade fully broke in. Working like a champ. Ugh. The outer edge here, we just put a little gentle curve coming up out of that dip. Very nice. Same thing over here. This thing is so sharp again, I'm barely even touching that blank, and it's just peeling little molecules off of there. All right. Now what I got to do is break off that super sharp end in the middle there, because that thing will cut you. It is very sharp. Curve that just a little bit there. Beautiful. Do this one over here. Very nice. It's going to look good. All right, let me do one last little measurement here. Make sure we got the finger grips where we need them. Yep, and yep. Love it. Turn that back on. Turn the blower off. We'll get the diaper in place. Let's see. Scored 3 small Diamond Dots canvases that are newly remodeled Walmart today. $10 each. Nice. That's a good score. Let's see. Vanessa says, any thoughts of another 24-hour live? You know, I don't know, but we do have a 3-day weekend coming up, which I'm very excited for, because today yesterday was pretty productive. I mean, I don't start till about 3 or 4 in the afternoon doing some stuff, but today I was out here at 7 a.m. and just doing stuff all day long. Carrie got up about 10:30 and said, wow, you got a lot done. I said, yeah, I just been in here just all by myself, headphones on, YouTube screaming in my ears, and just having a good fun time. Look at Joe. Vanessa, hush your mouth. I really like those 24-hour lives, but I tell you, at the end of that 24 hours, man alive, I'm pretty tired.
They're not bad. They're not bad during the night.
They go fast.
Yes, they're not bad. It's like when you get to about midnight or so, you lose some people till about 5 or 6 in the morning. So it's toward the end, you start getting some people. And there are some people that stay the whole time. We had a fairly good amount of people staying the whole time.
Cindy just about stays the whole time, doesn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
And then you have a lot of people who are over in Europe and the UK and all that area.
Yeah, they'll join in.
They join in because our night is their day. So we had a pretty good amount of people doing it. It's fun, but it's like you gotta entertain. So keep people's attention. We had a really good one though. I got a lot of people in there and asked them to come in.
Hey, Vanessa, where were you? Were you in Alberta?
Edmonton, I want to say, maybe something like that. I thought it was Edmonton.
Well, I'm going to let her tell us where, because I could guess 50 of them up there. But I thought it was Alberta or Saskatchewan. I forget which.
We do have a snake pen that we made that is like you asked about snake pens. It's red and yellow for the Chinese New Year, but I'm getting ready to pour another snake pen that the snakes are white with like icicle in it, and then like a mossy green. It goes with a canvas by Muni Made.
Maybe 12 hours, says Stacy.
Yeah. And then so we are going to make a snake with white with a green background.
Winnipeg, Manitoba. Gotcha.
Yeah, okay, I have something like that.
Close enough.
Edmonton is sort of over that way. So we are making another snake pen for that canvas, and it will just look kind of cool with some other
I'm just
snakes.
sort of hoping Canada becomes the 51st state just because of the shipping. If they just said Canada is considered the 51st state just for shipping and there's none of that customs junk and all that stuff, that would be freaking awesome, because that would really open it up for little diamond painting companies and the customers who want to buy stuff. Now, we're not going to talk politics, nothing like that. I'm just talking, that would be cool, because when they mention it, I go, well, that's not really going to happen, but here's a cool idea. Let's just make it for shipping.
Well, I did see a post. I think it was Elizabeth posted that, and someone else did as well, about the pirate ship. And a lot of places use pirate ship, especially for diamond painting kits and shipping other, destashing and things. And they said something about Canada was going to strike again with the post. So that was sort of
yeah, we got to do more snake pens. Stacy wants one. Vanessa wants to see one. Turn.
I'm waiting for you to do it.
Oh, where's it at?
It's on the desk.
Where?
Right here. Over here. Right over here. Here he is.
Oh, that's not a snake pen. It's a snake pen to be made.
Well, yeah. You told me to get
somebody
the
wants to see a snake pen turn.
Well, I don't have it
I
yet.
thought you had a blank.
It goes with the Muni Made. What's it called? I have it right here. I have it right here. Hold on.
Stacy wants the snake one. Hey, Buffy LaVamp. How we doing?
It is, and I don't know if you got that one, Stacy, because you kind of.
What are you getting ready for, Vanessa?
The Muni Made one. You usually get a lot of the Muni Mades that I do.
I mean, let's be real. The Canadian people and the American people were all pretty much the same. Let those politicians figure other crap out, but let's get the shipping like they lived right here. That's all we need.
We're making a snake pen for the Elf and the White Snake by Tally Sketch over at Muni Made. I think it mostly sold out, so hopefully it will sell well. I'm going to show it to Em, and then maybe she can show it as well, and I'll show it. I'll unbox this and then show it. But that's the one we're going to do. The snake is white, so I thought, oh, let's do a white snake. And so that is what we are doing for that. And there's also a cute little dog and cat kit that just came out from a new artist she has. It's called Pet Games by Sherry Borba. And it was just cute. The cat was like playing like Candyland or something. It was just really cute. Caught my attention. So pretty fun.
Stacy says, I didn't yet, trying to stick something. I can't see the whole word because of the heart, but low by. So she's on a low buy.
Oh, okay.
I
I
don't
get
know.
you.
I guess that means just buy the stuff on sale, get your collection built up, give you something to work on,
Hey,
kind of deal.
Buffy.
We're doing great, Buffy. Super productive weekend so far. We'll be turning tomorrow too. I know it's Mom's Day. I took Carrie out to the greatest barbecue place yesterday. Was that yesterday or Thursday? I can't remember.
Yesterday, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think.
And
Was it?
No, it was day before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we knew we were going to be working all day. We might even DoorDash something in because it's Mother's Day and stuff like that. Cheesecake Factory.
I mean, I don't really particularly like all their
Cheesecake
food.
Factory. And by the way, swing by the Crumble Cookie Shop.
Yeah, crumble cookie. I did that last night. Who knows? I might do it again tonight. Because the chocolate chip and then just the sugar cookie. All the other stuff is like too elaborate.
Ooh,
for
it's
me.
going to be a pretty pen. Look at it shining up already. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, Connie. Ooh.
That's going to be
That is
cool.
the Leopard exclusive pen.
Ah.
That Troy did.
I could make some of this. They sell this gold leaf over at the Woodcraft store.
I know we could.
Rockler store.
You need to do that. Because that could go with a lot of neat things. I think I have a few more of those.
Crumble Cookie, says Rebecca. Just in time. Pass one here.
I have one more of those. I think it looks
Stacy
like
Hardy says, I really have to want it mostly if she wants to get a thing because she just has too many canvases. And that's what I said to everybody. I'm like, you know what? You're going to be fine through all this political junk that's going on because everybody's got plenty to work on.
Yep.
We can still make pens and accessories and trays and all that kind of stuff.
Did anybody?
Because that's not all that tariff stuff.
Did anybody
but
buy
it'll go
anything
away.
today?
There we go. That's pretty cool.
Did anybody buy anything at Diamond Art Club release? I just got the little cats. I had points, so they were cute. The kitchen cats or something. The cats. They were the same artist that did Laundry Cats on Black Friday, and it's a cat trying to reach for like a leftover fish or something on the kitchen table. It's not very big. It's only 17 by 17 inches, so it's just
all right,
cute.
There's that one.
Might
now
make a
we're
pen
gonna
for
go
that
to
too.
The
it's just cute.
Eugenio Soto collection. Eugenio is a guy that makes very good looking blanks out there on the web. Rounded, pointy again, 0.50. Let the blank speak to Tim. I'll hold it up to my head, see what it says.
I originally got that one because I thought it would go with like her mystery kit, but then I found another blank instead, and I just thought, well someone might like this because a lot of people like red.
Says, I got the kitchen kittens. I don't know what that is.
That's the one. That's the one.
That? What is it?
Kitchen kittens.
Oh.
Yes, Buffy, I got that. I'm thinking of doing a pen for it. I got that laid out here for Tim. We're gonna fiddle around with it, so might make it.
When Carrie says I'm thinking about doing a pen, that just means more work for me.
He just poured it because math is hard. I'm sorry, it just is.
Yep, Rebecca, you're just in time.
Yep, we have a lot of fun stuff.
All right, here we go.
Monday,
4,000 speed
for Mrs. Butter D. And we'll probably have an exit form for that event to see what you liked, what you didn't like, any feedback, if you want to do it next year, or maybe in another couple months, or any other artists you are thinking that you'd like to see us do. We are co-hosting in the summer with Rebecca from Crafting and Crime Daily, The Great Escape. It's a Christmas themed event. Like, where would you like to escape to for Christmas? You know, maybe Santa's workshop or to the beach. As long as it has some sort of Christmas theme to it, you can do that. And we are co-hosting that. So I'll be posting in the group about that as well as Rebecca. And we're going to go our lives and we're going to tag team our lives so you can be in either group. And we'll have that much more people and lots of prizes in the works and things like that. So look for some great prizes. That will be, what was it, Rebecca? I think it was August through mid-September. I just totally spaced that out. If you haven't joined, you want to join that because it's Rebecca and us. How much more fun can that be? I don't know if more fun than that. It's called on Facebook, the Great Escape 2025 Diamond Painting Event. So if you haven't joined that, please join. We've got about 88 people in there, but there's still lots of time. But that's pretty good for now. But please join.
All right, here we go. You watching the chat, Care Bear?
Sort of. I was reading that. But a lot of people are excited about it and said, thank you for inviting me. So you get the word out. If you're in there, share it. Get as many people as you can. Oh, that's a Tim thing. I'll have to have him do that. I can go add the link. I just can't. I'll have to do it over here. Find Facebook. Hold on. Let's see if there's anything else. August 1st through September 14th. I was close.
I think that's still a little too fat. Yep, 0.61. Going down to 0.50. Man, Eugenio mixed his resin very nicely. This is smooth.
I'm going to go find it. I think Tim is in it. It should be. Yeah, let me ask Tim. Rebecca. It's fine. I just posted it up there.
We should be getting close. 0.52, very close.
I don't have the rights to do that, Rebecca. Tim has to do that. I think I do, but I don't play over there on YouTube. I do Facebook. I think I invited like 100 people or something, so it's matter of seeing it.
0.51. That'll sand down beautifully.
Becca has some great paintings that are winter themed. Winter birdhouse that she did in our Christmas premiere last year, and then a tree with some Christmas bulbs and a tree with a gnome in there. She has some new paintings too. Rebecca, you're gonna have to come on to my Thursday live and talk about some of your art so people know. That'd be fun.
All right, we should be there. 0.52, very close. Man, this is pretty blank. All I can think is cranberry ice cream or cranberry and vanilla all swirled together. Or maybe even strawberry syrup with ice cream. Yeah, that thing looks cool. I think vases will look killer on this thing. I beat you to it. What are we trying to do? Oh, make her a mod. You figured that out, Care? Watch. Yeah, watch. I will show you. Here we go. Yeah, your link works. But she wants, so right mouse click. Oops. Over there. Nope. Where's that? Oh, what am I in? Oh, I'm in me. I got to switch. Okay, I'm in Leopard now. All right, should work now, Rebecca.
Do it.
Okay, it's done now. No big deal. We got you. Give it a shot. See what happens. Okay, here we go. Vases.
I saw it.
What? Oh, jeez. My goodness, I thought somebody got murdered. Thought we had some true crime right here.
Just saw a mouse. That's scary.
Carrie wanted a dog or a cat, but I got her a mouse. Because we're not allowed to have pets, so I just let the mouse in. I said, come on in, Mr. Field Mouse. We get one mouse every year. We live right next to a lake. I don't know why we don't get more, but that's the limit, I guess. And she can't catch him. This one's a smart one. I think he's been here before. Usually we catch him within a day or two. But I think he just likes Carrie's diamond painting collection. Absolutely, Buffy. I think she can do that for sure. No doubt. I didn't see who was next, but I know Connie's got 3. This is her second one so far. And I'm not sure who's next. I try not to look to see who's next because I get in trouble. Like I told Melissa one night, I'm like, yeah, you should be up in a little bit. And she's like, 20,000 orders deep. I'm like, oh, I guess I blew that one. I didn't realize she was so deep. Yeah, every year when it gets warm out, I think the mice come out in the world out of whatever hole they're living in, and one gets in every year. We had them in Bentonville too because we lived right next to the pasture where the cows live. There was 200 acres right behind our house that was all about cows. They don't bother me. They'll eventually, get caught. But Carrie doesn't like them. She don't like the Mises. All right, there we go. Looking good right there. It's going to be some good looking bases. All right, we pull this out here. Turn the blower off. I mean, if you live anywhere that isn't all paved, and even someplace where it is all paved, you're going to get mice, man. They're just good at populating. They don't bother me. They don't eat much. They don't scare much. They don't even bite. They run away. They're afraid of you. Was that my podcast this morning, Rebecca? Not only interesting, but 100% true. That's the best part about what we do. It is 100% fact. Science-based. That's what I love. I'd love to be the guy that sells you incense and candles and says, sing Kumbaya 17 times every morning and you'll be fine. But that's not very scientific. Although it's fun and smells good. And it really isn't a bad practice. I mean, you can do that too. What the heck? And we're going to continue that on next week too, Rebecca. Super good topic. Really brings it home for a lot of people. Sometimes we talk about things that are sort of, way up there. And I'm like, we need to get back to just what most people deal with and will recognize what we're talking about. Yep. Yeah. It was a good one today. We enjoyed that one. We only got 26 minutes into that video. So, and it's an hour and a half long almost. Whew, that's going to be pretty. What's that link, Rebecca? Oh, very cool. Thank you. I think I'll visit it and watch it, see how they do. What's up, Kevin? When's the next Thunder game? Tomorrow? Well, they better do better, man. Need them to win. Kevin, they had an off night, Dad. Yeah, but the other night was on like fire. My goodness. Beat them by 43. See you later, Stacy. Have a good evening. Say hi to Mom for us. Hope you guys have a good time. I'm just guessing. Okay. So I was driving downtown Oklahoma City, sort of not directly downtown, but sort of in the outskirts of the downtown area. Went by this shop and it said Arbuckle Mountain Fried Pies. Now, Arbuckle Mountain is an area just probably hour and a half, 2 hours south of us in Oklahoma. Oh, yeah, that's hot. Woo! And apparently, when I was driving down there, there is a place that says Arbuckle Mountain Fried Pies. I don't know what the rage is about fried pies, but apparently they're popular around here. This thing is gorgeous. Oh, I love that new camera. My goodness, that makes it look so good. Whoo! Man, there's some killer color and swirling in there. Beautiful. All right, now we got a rose coming up. Yellow rose, baseball bat, I Dream a Genie 1.0. I Dream a Genie 1.0. See, I got to make this round first. Let me back off just a hair. I think I can't ever see that last word because that heart is right there in the chat world. I'll wait for it to spin up. All right, blower on. Now, fried pies, aren't those Wonder apple, cherry, lemon pies? Aren't those fried pies? All right, looks like we're getting nice and round here. Almost. A little bit of squareness right in there. I think the Amish people make the fried pies. There I am. Oh, yeah, could be. Was one of those a pen? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Was one of what a pen? E-pen. I thought the last one was ordered to be one. Uh-oh, hang on. Let's go see. Nope, says Eugenio Soto collection, cranberry mauve, cream swirls, rounded pointy. Let the blank speak to Tim. Yeah, I don't see E-pen on any of yours, Connie. Let's take a halt here and get with Carrie real quick. Maybe it's a later order. I don't know. I will clean up a little bit here. Let me ask the mistress here. Carrie. Okay, he's not going to come get you. The Connie asked if that last pen I just did was supposed to be an E-pen, but there's no E-pen anywhere on the instruction sheets. She's checking right now, Miss Connie. She's checking.
She may have checked it after. Let me see what the original order says.
Yeah, she's going to go check out the original order. Let's see, E-pen. I thought the last one I ordered was to be one. what we were calling a blue underwater pen. What's that, Care? They are, but totally processed. You need a fried pie. Oh, yeah, I agree with that, Joe. They were still good. I remember as a teenager. Yeah, Joe says E-pen. Connie says sapphire birthstone pen. Oh, yes, later. See if you have a different order from her. Carrie's like, oh my gosh. We all of our hearts start pitter-pattering because we don't want to screw anything up. I'm like, oh crap, let's stop. See what we're doing here.
Sapphire pen. Let me pull that.
The sapphire pen. She's starting to recollect now. Whew, that was scary. Got to get my heart back down out of my throat now.
Yeah, she does have one. Here it is.
Oh, yeah, you do have one coming up like that. Okay. We'll just do it now, she says. So easy for her when you ain't the one that's got to do it. Okay. Let's get back to doing this one here. Get the blower on. All right, we got to do some baseball bat ends here. Let me square the bottom off. Square the extra top off there. All right, we're good to go. Get down to a .50 baseball bat. Then we're going to do an I Dream of Jeannie 1.0, which is like one big vase. Whew. Man alive. Heart palpitations. I better go see a doctor. When you said the last pen, I thought the one I just finished, but you meant the last one you ordered. Woo! That was scary. Man alive. I'll be dreaming about that all night. Now, we're probably not skinny enough, but let's check it out and see. All right, we are down to .55. No big deal, Connie. We got you covered. It's just when you turn a pen, there's sort of no going back, you know, so I want to make sure it's right. Write it on that paper right there, baby. And Joe, those folks that saw your E-pen, just tell them where to tune in. I appreciate if you did that. The E-pens are getting more and more popular. I'm even doing one for T-Ma. She gave me one she wants to convert from a regular pen to sort of an E-pen.
That's all T-Ma uses is E-pens. She doesn't even.
That'll be fun to do. Probably doing that in the next little while.
She said, I just use the Pickmundu all the time. And I think, Joe, you do that too. It's addicting. But there is a lady that does multi-placers. I have them somewhere if I clean up everything.
All right, let's see where we're at here on the measurements. .50, .51, really close enough. Let's see. Welcome to Leopard Club. Crafting and Crime Daily. Are you renewing? Oh, very much. Thank you. Let's see. Had to update my payment information. Not a new member. Yeah, you're always doing Armand. No worries. Say what again, Joe? Let me know what I need to say again, Joe. Or maybe Carrie was saying something. I don't know. Joe said, say that again, please.
Yes, Connie, I remember you ordering that, and I remember coming through, and I'm like, I'll get to that. And I think,
are you talking to me? Oh,
no.
Talking to them? Okay.
So I think it just got like a little hairy because we went to Dallas, and then we came back, and then I went to the grandkids, and Tim he traveled, and it was just a lot going on in April, and getting ready for that retreat, bringing some stuff with us, but getting door prices we said we donate, the long drive. I was like, oh man. No, I just said I was out helping the grandkids. That's why I remember Connie ordering one. I know you and Connie got one. And I remember coming through, but I don't think I wrote it on the paper. I'm like, I'll get that when I come back from Dallas. And I forgot. No, ma'am. You did pay for it. I had the order. It just wasn't in the bucket. Because I always take everybody's orders and try to combine them if possible. So you get everything at the same time. Sometimes that's not feasible if you have a couple of big orders. Is your birthday in September too, Connie? I did not know that. I think we need a sapphire club. A lot of us with September birthdays.
Oh, Joe, I think I was just talking about making the roast, maybe? Or we're talking about fried pies?
That's the I Dream of Jeannie, you know that.
Yes, ma'am. It's right on the instruction sheet.
I think with the...
I can read nowadays.
I think with the sapphire pen, Jesus. Maybe the sapphire pen. Possibly the TIE Fighter and the Beast.
Are you talking to me or talking to them?
No, you.
Oh. Because I can't hear you and I'm not paying attention.
Well, it's written there. That's why there's a question mark, because I don't know if that's what you want to do.
What's that now? What are we doing?
I was thinking.
Oh, I'm not even worried about that right now.
Well, okay. Well, I'm not going to be here.
She distracted me. She's so beautiful.
In case I'm
so
not
cute.
here.
Got to pay attention to her. All right, let's find the middle of this puppy and etch us in a little bit of a vase. Okay. That's about the middle right there. We'll make the top of the vase with it to be a nice 2-inch vase. Beautiful. Dang it. I'm grabbing my knife. All right, other end now. All right, here we go now. Let's make a vase. This is the fun part here. We just keep going back and forth until a vase appears. It's very magical. You know, Joe, I'm not sure what I was saying. I probably just rambling about fried pies and loving them when I was in high school. Always loved that apple pie. Didn't like the lemon so much because it wasn't as good as my mom's lemon meringue pie. The berry pies weren't tart enough. They were too sweet. Never was a big cherry fan till I got older. But that apple, woo, I could do that apple. And slowly the vase appears. Look at that. That's cool. And I love this little ridge right here at the top of the curve. It should look like a real vase. I did get some more yellow brick road blanks in. Here we go. All right. Liking that. We'll just take this little sharp edge off right here at the top. My favorite thing my grandma made was pear preserves. That sounds good. Connie loves the Amish peanut butter chocolate fried pies. You had me at peanut butter. Woo! Yeah, Joe, my mom, man, she can make a killer lemon meringue pie. Oh my goodness, I miss that. Now the goal is to take this top part here, accentuate it around the top of that vase. So it looks like a rosebud sticking out of the top of that vase with a couple green leaves at the bottom of it. All right, I think that is good right there. There it is. So if you stand on one leg, close one eye, and unfocus your eye, put your tongue in your cheek, this looks like a rosebud sticking out of a vase sitting on a little table. And I was always betwixt whether it was the meringue or whether it was the lemon that was the best part. Oh, she put that perfect little toast on the top of that meringue. Oh my goodness, that was so good. My mom. And I've never had another one, but yeah, I mean, I've had them out there, restaurants, and people brag about their lemon meringue, but there's just something about the one mom made. And she used to use these French lemon pie boxes or whatever it was, and it was had this cornstarch in it. I guess it was. I'm just guessing. Cornstarch, sugar, and it had these 4 or 5 little lemon balls that was the Pack-a-Punch lemon flavoring. Oh, that was so good. I think it was the meringue. Yeah. Yeah. Whew, remember the days. Cindy, I can't read the whole thing. I'll wait till somebody else comments and I'll see it roll up. I can see everything except the last word because that heart is there. It says, my mom's was a something pie. Peach, peanut, starts with a P.
A pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie. Oh, yeah. Pumpkin pies are good, too. Heck yeah.
There was a place in Florida that my grandparents always went to. It was called Lucille and Otley's and had this big giant meringue on it. It was super huge. There's more meringue than lemon, but it was really good. They are out of business now because the people that owned it got older and had, I believe, passed because that was in the 70s.
Got older and dead.
Well, I didn't want to say dead.
Why? What happened?
There's a place here that Louis, and they have funnel cake fries. Oh my gosh, so good. One of our other customers and members of the Leopard family, Tala, she lives across the street. And when I have her pens, we meet and have lunch. Fish tacos and funnel cake fries every time. We try and pick another place, but nothing sounds interesting. One day we went to her house and had pizza because we wanted a diamond paint, but it was much, you thought, we really like the Louis. It's really good. They have other stuff too. It's really good, but that seems to be the first thing I ever had there, and I just keep going back having the same thing. Because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, I remember.
My mom won 145-pound pumpkin one time. What do you do with a 145-pound pumpkin?
Make a lot of pumpkin bread.
Oh my goodness, you couldn't make them fast enough. That would rot, wouldn't it? 145 pounds.
Cookies should be almost here.
Cookies are coming. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have showed Carrie how to use Uber Eats or DoorDash or Instacart or whatever. What is it? Oh, yeah, they're hooking up with somebody. Yeah, but they're hooking up with some Postmates or something. Oh, it's glitter. I was feeling something. I'm like, what is that? It's just a massive glitter there. All right, let's keep going. On to the next stuff. Lots of pumpkin pie out of pumpkin. Oh, pumpkin pie and pumpkin seeds. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of pumpkin, Cindy. I mean, truly, that is a lot of pumpkin. And I learned when I was running Walmart that there are pumpkins that you grow specifically for pumpkin pie. They are not the ones you grow for making jack-o'-lanterns. And I'm like, oh, look at that. Whole world of pumpkins. They look the same, I'll tell you. All right, so this next exercise will be fun because we're going to make an E pen that goes with that Picmondo E painter. So you'll be able to see that from start to finish. Pretty cool. All right, let's shine this one up. Very nice.
Cookies are here.
Cookies are here. I got to tell you, I was pretty impressed. I know their cookies are expensive as crap, but I was pretty impressed with their big chocolate chip chunk or whatever that thing was. That was actually a pretty good cookie. I think some of their specialty ones are a little weird, but
Yeah, there's some that are
sometimes they're good. All right, there it is, Miss Connie. The Rose.
Yellow Rose of Texas.
Makes me want to sing The Rose by Bette Midler.
No.
Yeah, it does.
Well,
Don't
it
tell
should
me
be
what
the
it
Yellow
doesn't make
Rose
me
of
do.
Texas. What country song
Okay.
is that?
So this is going to be 5 1/4?
Yep.
Oh, this is that one we mixed up that time.
Yeah, the Leopards. That's what we called it.
Yeah, this has that that ingredient in it.
Yeah.
Leopards. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, it is 5 1/4. Don't have to do anything there.
No, we made
Rounded
it.
pointy 0.48 e-pater. So I gotta drill it first. So here's the conversion part. Okay. Let's see. We are going to take this thing out here. And we're going to take this other end out. This piece here. That'll come out. And then we'll get the chuck. You remember Chuck, don't you? If you don't remember Chuck, let me reintroduce you to Chuck. He's a bit of a metalhead. Not the rock and roll type, but the actual metal type. There's Chuck. And then we're going to take Chuck and unwind him. Yeah, it's actually no E at the end, Rebecca, just CRUMBL. All right, we'll leave that a little bit loose because we're going to get down our other chuck. This is going to be Chuck 2. We'll move that out of the way. Oh, he's already loaded up with the e-painter pen attachment. And that looks, once we get it right in the center there, yeah, they're doing other stuff now, not just cookies. Still expensive as crap for what they are, but you know, you only live once, right? Carrie's loved it for a while, and I'm the cheap dude going, I ain't paying that much for a cookie. But I eat them, yes I do. All right, that should do it right there. We're going to turn this way down low. And we're going to slowly drill through this puppy. Yeah, Joe, this is your color here, sister. This is sapphire. What's that, Carrie? Yeah, Carrie says you have one in the lineup. This is the one that we made that has that new ingredient that we call Leopards. This stuff's hot. And I think Carrie and Connie have designated that this is going to be a TIE fighter with a bee stinger. What's that, Carrie? Would you goof? Okay, that is all the way through. Oh, she's taking photos of something and she goofed. All right, let's loosen this baby up. We have drilled all the way through. And now we will break Chuck down here. There we go. All right, we'll put Chuck away. By the way, Chuck's first name is Nova. And then we'll take this one out of here on this end. Put it back up in the holder. And then we put it all back together again. Got to blow all the junk out of this hole here. There might be some run over from the drilling. Nope. Look pretty clear. And then we will get a couple of bushings and put in here. Does Crumble make a lemon meringue cookie? That might be interesting. Hey, Caden, how we doing? The Crumble store across from my family doctor. So I get my blood sugar labs drawn and then head straight for a cookie. That's the way to do it, right? Fake them out. Connie, my first husband was a Chuck, and he was a bit unwound. Yeah, this one's a little unwound too. Doing very well, Caden. Doing very well. Hope you're doing fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, first thing we got to do is make this bad puppy round. So we're going to take it to hyper speed and make it round. Here we go. We turn the blower on. The blower is on. So we have two more of these blanks. If anybody else wants one, says Carrie.
So the blank Tim is turning was the one with that component he put in, and we ended up calling it Leopards, but it's called something else. But we added it to like a sapphire blue, and it's pretty cool. I think we kind of experimented and we learned some things from it, but they're still beautiful blanks. So we have two more left, is what Tim was trying to say. I don't know if you heard it, but two more left of this. Makes a great e-painter pen, regular pen. Just if you like blue, it's really pretty. It goes with a lot of canvases that have that like ocean blue in it, or electric blue. Also makes a great flipper.
All right, very nice. Nice and round. That stuff gets everywhere. All right, now let's see what we're going to do to this here. It's going to be rounded, pointy, just like the other ones, 0.48. Carrie, why is this one different? Always got to ask for clarification. Make sure we're on the right track. Okay, where'd you go? Where'd you go, baby? So this one's 0.48. All the others were 0.5. Why? Hey, Connie, all your other pens were 0.50, and this one is a 0.48. Is that correct? Let me know before we proceed. Make sure we're not making any mistakes. This particular blank is 5¼ inches long. Oh, you want to try a thinner one? Excellent, Connie. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Okay, here we go. We'll take care of the business end of this E pen first. And then we'll get out to the other end where we're going to put a B stinger on it. Hey, Joe, isn't yours down around that 0.48 range? I know you're in the 0.4 or somethings. All right, 0.53, we're getting down there. .48 is yours. Yeah, okay, yeah, 0.4. That's what we're going to do right here. There's 0.50 right there. So we're almost there. Yeah, we got to do some more of this stuff. It's pretty cool. All right, let's see how we're doing there. All right, beautiful. All right, now we're going to give a little bit of finger climb out of here because you don't want to make it too steep. Now this down here is probably about a 0.46, but where you put your fingers is a 0.48. Now, Connie, you can see how you like that. I got to tell you, I have fallen in love with delivery services. I mean, between Walmart and Amazon and Instacart and Kroger and whoever else brings our stuff, I don't have to go to the store anymore. I mean, we go there once in a while, but not very often. Which I'm really thankful for because I can get it delivered from Walmart for the exact same price I'd pay in store. What the heck? Why would I want to come and get it myself? I don't know. I don't have time. All right. Get the rest of this shaped up nicely here. Getting a little loose in there. And still got a flat spot on this side there. We got to iron out. All right, that's nice and tight there. Let's make our bee stinger here. All right, bee stinger complete. Looking good. Now we got lots of room in there, and I think we're going to be doing a TIE fighter. Excellent. Let's see where we're going to put that tie here. So this is about the area there. Let's put it right in here. Actually, let's just come right out to the edge here. Right there. So that'll make that our center. That's 3/4 out to there. 3/4 out to there. All right, here we go. Let's see. My Mississippi Good Chat. I have had so many bags delivered, they rarely get the order right. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, I'm sure that happens. That has happened to me a few times at Walmart, McDonald's, and we have burned pizza. Oh, my goodness. You worked 79 hours this week. What are you doing? What do you do, Caden? $79 hours. That's my normal week. That's a lot of hours. All right. That's looking pretty cool. All right, there it is, Cardi. Blow her off. Need some more water in my water jug here. Now I need Kevin to refill all my water bottles. Getting a little low. All right. Let's get around here. Yeah, Joe, I think we might even watch this in the, oh man, I think I lost the Wi-Fi on my pad. I'm going to have to refresh it or something. Let's see. Put that there. Settings, Wi-Fi off, Wi-Fi on. Bear Cave connected. Let me get that made bigger again. Let's see, get down into the chat. There we go. Lucky, I live 19 miles from the Walmart Drive entrance. Excellent. I don't have a day off till this coming next week, but something with people that have disabilities in their homes. Oh, that's cool. What do you do? Are you nursing? Are you helping, cleaning, maintaining, watching TV with them, playing cards? Something was really pretty. Probably this pen when we get it done. This is going to be gorgeous. The blue is just so brilliant. What blue is this, Carrie? Sapphire blue. That's what it's called? Sapphire blue. Oh, but what's the color we use in it? And then we use that secret ingredients to make it Leopards.
Yeah, but I think this one right here. This one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, what is that?
Ocean blue.
Dark ocean blue. That's right. I remember that. Yeah, you're good.
We wanted a darker color so the Leopards would stand out. Like, wow.
Oh, I'm refreshing again. Let me kill this thing here on my pad. Turn it back on. I got to get the extra antenna for the Wi-Fi. I built a new network and I need a stronger Wi-Fi signal out here. I put a new antenna on Carrie's. It's killing now. It's really awesome. Bear Cave connected. YouTube's helping. Man, I'm telling you, boy, that's what handicapped people, handicapable, all that kind of stuff. They need help. They need assistance. They just need an extra pair of hands. So, number one, bless you for doing that particular type of work. And I'm glad you work 79 hours because that's a good paycheck. And I'm sure you weren't bored anyway. Just sometimes they just want you, hey, just play cards with me or play Monopoly or something. I think that'd be my ultimate job. Just swing by, we'll play some cards, play some Monopoly or something. I could be one of those people that just sits with the folks. Let's watch some YouTube. Let's watch some TV. Let's go out to my trailer. We'll turn some pens. Yeah, I've been looking at trailers, trying to see what it costs to put a trailer together. Probably won't do it right away, but to go around to events in a couple of years when there's a lot of them and just turn pens. Just go from event to event. I think that would be fun. Watch movies, etc. Nice, nice. Yeah, sometimes they just need a companion, Caden. Just need a companion. Someone to hang out with for a minute. You got to figure we all talk to people our whole life, and then there comes a point in life where we're sort of alone. And I know everybody's busy. All right, here we go. That's a good first sanding. Let's get the next one going. You know, it's funny. This thing looks like a really long needle nose something or other. This one looks pretty cool, Connie. I like the what do you call it? The rounded pointy on here, going into a big curve. Can't get too skinny because we'll cut into the hole in the middle, and that wouldn't be good. Alone, watch pen turning on YouTube and doing Legos. Yeah, and playing Power World. All right. Connie, it's a good collection of pens. I love doing the rows, by the way. That's a fun one. Is she in New York, Cindy, or are there more than that? More than that, just that Guardian Angels in New York. I know they started there with Curtis Sliwa. I guess maybe they have chapters all around the country. Ooh, that looks cool. This thing looks sleek. Man, I'm telling you, if I were a car designer, I would call this pen the Porsche Panamera. It's got good curves from beginning to end. Which is my favorite car, by the way. If anybody wants to give me anything for Mother's Day, Porsche Panamera. I'll go back as much as 7 years. I'll take a used one. It's a beautiful four-door sedan. Yeah, imagine that. Porsche four-door sedan. Oh, good, Connie. That's cool. Yeah, they must be all over. Yep. I don't know if they started in New York, but I heard about them probably 30 years ago in New York. I guess it might just been a chapter there too. I just assumed it was like that. Man alive, that thing is gorgeous. I love this color, this blue. Usually I'm a purple and green guy, but I like this one. I think I like the offset TIE Fighter too. It's not in the middle. It's just on one end. Ooh, look at that brilliant blue coming through there. Oh my goodness. And again, Carrie's got two more of these if somebody needs one. This is one we just mixed up one night as an experiment, trying to make the new Leopard X. It's an ingredient that goes in that makes it shine like crazy. It's like putting diamonds in there. Man alive, that is some blue. Whoo! Jeez. Oh yeah, this is leopard scope time here. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. Let me keep it in the bushings here. Let's come over to the leopard scope. Yeah, Joe, this is something else. My goodness, let's get rid of that comment there. Go here to the digital microscope. All right, fired up. Here we go. See that super shiny stuff? That's that new secret ingredient in there. Of course, you can see the tube we drilled through it in the middle. Man, I like that stuff we added. That is going to be a nice little benefactor as we move forward. Whoo, that is so pretty. Looks like diamond dust. That is a blue, man. That thing is a brilliant blue. I love that stuff that's in there. That's so cool. It's sort of a stone. It's like a ground stone of some type. Beautiful. Man, I like that. E-paint painter away. E-pen painter away. There we go. Let's go back to the big one here. We'll review these gorgeous pens we just finished for Connie. Haven't even taken the bushings out yet. Let's get rid of the diaper here. And these are Connie's pens. A purple, and there's some black in there too, with gold leaf, yellow rose, this Eugenio Soto blank. By the way, he's on Facebook, Eugenio Soto. Gorgeous blanks. And then this sapphire blue with the secret ingredient, the Leopard X. Of course, I got my dirty fingers all over it. That is too cool. Very nice. That might make a really cool tray, too. I'm about to try that. Man, I got so many things I got to try. Gee whiz, Batman. All right. Okay, everybody. Been a fabulous 2 hours. I was actually on time today. You aren't a mom, Tim. I've been called a mother something or other, right? Doesn't that count? I thought I was a mother. I like the plain colors the best, like this one. Yeah, it's gorgeous, Larry. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm looking at your name, and I'm thinking in my head, oh, you're a Larry, not a Lawrence. I mean, even though you're a Lawrence. And I said, Lawrence. Okay, been a long day. I've been in here, about 13 hours now, 14 hours, but been good. Always fun. We'll see you tomorrow evening. Watch for the premieres because I'll be out here 6:37 again, having some fun. That's what I do out here. I absolutely am having the time of my life. I just get here, play, and listen to YouTube and movies and music, and it's just so much fun. all you ladies out there, happy Mother's Day. And that's about all I can say about that is happy Mother's Day. It is the most powerful position in the world. I truly believe that. If ladies want to have power, they can raise great children because that is where the power lies. Anyway, everybody have a great day tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow evening. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.